Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing out there? Thank you so much for being part of our conversation. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and it's time to thank God for all of his many blessings and for his bountiful blessings that he has bestowed upon us. Hello, I am Dr. Mabel Springfield Scott, better known as Able Mabel, your princess of poetry and praise. And today you are listening to Faith Over Fear. This is Faith Over Fear. Yes, Faith Over Fear. And we have a special edition today. We are focusing on LOVE. LOVE. And when we think of love, we think of for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. So if God loved the world, and if God gave his only begotten Son, and if Jesus loved the world, and Jesus gave his life for us, then what should we do? We should love the world, and we should give of ourselves to help to make the world a better place to live. This is a special edition focusing on love. And why do we say love? For the Bible tells me so. The Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians, if I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but replaces with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Skipping down to the last verse. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And when we think of love, let's think about Elizabeth Barrett Browning when she wrote, "How do I love thee? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight for the ends of being an ideal grace. How do I love thee?" When I think of love, I also think of famous lovers. And I know you can relate to many of the people I'm about to say their names right now. Some famous lovers: Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Lancelot and Guinevere, Paris and Helena, Ozzie and Harriet, Napoleon and Josephine, Adam and Eve, Jay-Z and Beyonce, Lucy and Ricky, Florida and James, Carrie and Big, Marge and Homer, Cookie and Lucius, Edith and Archie, George and Wheezy, Luke and Laura, George and Jane Jetson, Fred and Wilma Flintstone, Will and Jada, Denzel and Pauletta. Love, love, love makes the world go round. We're looking at love. Our conversation today is love. For God so loved the world. For Jesus so loved the world. For we should love the world. Love makes the world go round. I love each of you who are listening today. I love you to the moon and back. And it's all because God is love, Jesus is love, and we must love. Preparing for today's conversation, I wanted to look and see what some other very wise people have written and said about the power of love. And I found something very interesting that I never knew Jimi Hendrix had said. He said, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Jimi Hendrix, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Oprah Winfrey said, lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Now that's real love. Elbert Hubbard wrote, a friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. That's real friendship. Mahatma Gandhi wrote, where there is love, there is life. Max Lucado, a woman's heart should be so hidden in God that a man has to seek him just to find her. That's heavy. Let me say that again. A woman's heart should be so hidden in God that a man has to seek him just to find her. One of the strongest characteristics in the world is love. The power of love is just powerful. That's the best way I can say it. Love is magnificent. It binds us together with cords that cannot be broken. Love fills us, and love heals us, and love makes us sing, and love creates our dance, and love touches our hearts, and love soothes our soul, and love twirls our spin. Love reinvigorates us again, and love is all that matters. Love transforms splatter. Love gives you a bounce. Love floats like an ounce. Love is love. Love is above. We're talking love today in our conversation. Love. For God so loved, Jesus loved, and we must love. Just as we say every day is a day of Thanksgiving, we should start recognizing that every day is a day of love. Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, love days. Days to care, love days, days to share. And we need this love to keep us afloat. We need this love to keep us steady. We need this love so that we can make it in this hard, cold, cruel, callous, sometimes crazy world. We need that love to just help us along the way, to be our stabilizer, to add balance and to give us harmony when it's challenging out here. We need something very, very special in our spirit to help us as we mix and mingle and try to get through and smooth out the bumps and the lumps and the thumps that are thrown into our pathway as we move and zoom around curves that are winding down hills and up and down mountains and meandering through life's valleys, adorned with speed demons sometimes and road rage side by side that disturb even our cruise control that's supposed to keep us on a straight, narrow pace. But the beat goes on as the tight traffic comes in like a flood to deter us from making the moves that are necessary to gravitate through all of this stuff and mud that's thicker than quicksand, that keeps us bound sometimes like we're in a straitjacket, like we're in a foxhole, like we're just not able to move, not able to even just stretch out one little inch. Life can be challenging and hard sometimes, and this is why we need love. We need love as our stabilizer. We go through all of these challenges sometimes, and the unfortunate thing is that we try to do it on our lonesome. We try to be lone rangers, but we can't. We need other folks. We need other people. We all need somebody to lean on. Bill Withers was right when he sang that song. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Bill Withers, he was right on target. Lean, learn. Learning to lean. I'm learning to lean on Jesus, finding more power than I've ever seen. I'm learning to lean on Jesus. What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arm. We got to lean on his arms because his arms are bigger than ours. They're stronger than ours. They're better than ours. We need to learn to lean on God's love so that he will keep us in the journey and so that we'll be able to make in 3 days what we know we can't make if we look at 7 long days. Sometimes it's just a struggle to make it through a week. And if you don't have God, you can't make it through the week because you are weak. You can't make it through the WEEK because you are WEAK. You see what I'm saying? We need God. We need his love. We need his arms to keep us abreast, to keep us on our toes, to keep us on that balance beam. We're struggling to make it. We're struggling to just take it. We need love. And that's the one and only thing that can help us as we twist and turn and get around these dead ends and these detour signs and these one-way signs that may sometimes lead us not in the direction that we need to go in, where we'll need to make a U-turn and get back on the straight and narrow to go in the path that God has already directed for us to go in Jeremiah. So I beseech you, my brothers and sisters, we must try to hold on to God's unchanging hand. Build your hopes on things eternal. Hold to God's unchanging hand. Time is built with swift transition. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but we know who holds our hand. And that's why we must hold and keep and stick and stay with the love of God. And it's also because the Bible tells me so. Remember, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. What is this saying to us? It means that